It's your boy Mally. Welcome. This is It's Crucial Podcast, episode 4, where you'll find us, just us, the fellas, in here talking about various different topics that we care about. And you probably don't, but I don't care. We're going to daggone voice our own opinions about it. Definitely. Hey, today we got my boys in here, T-Step, Top Chef Step, and my boy J Guy. What's going on, fellas?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Okay.
Feeling good, man. Feeling good.
Okay, bet. Hey, before we get into business, hey, man, you know, just like every other YouTuber do, I'm going to say it anyway. Hey, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Like that bad boy owe you money. You know what I'm saying? And definitely, if you want to come on and join the conversation, hang out with your boys, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and get in that Discord. You know what I'm saying? I got the links to the description. Links are in the description today. Today, I just can't talk. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to get back to these TV shows. All right, hold on, Step. Let me get you right. There you go. All right. So, let's get into this, man. Hey, we ain't got no necessary TV shows to talk about, but speaking on TV shows, hey, what shows y'all watching, man? Let's get into this. TV show. Let's go.
Hey, man, I just finished, part 2 of Stranger Things? Good God, man. Boy. That show, keep testing my gangster, man. It's testing my gangster, man. That should be getting me hella emotional. I feel like I'm about to start tearing up and everything. Like, come on, man, tighten up, man. That show be testing my gangster, man. But I love it, man. I love it. That is probably hands down number 1 TV show that's out right now, man. The way they get a hold of your emotions and make you feel like, you know, certain things about to happen, and then they bring you back in, then they take you back out. It's a roller coaster, man. And I love it, man. Love it. Second episode is pretty long. So it's over 2 hours, but it's worth it, man.
Dang, so this was just only 2 episodes, right?
It's 2 episodes and part 2, 2 episodes of part 2. And that second one is a doozy. It's over 2 hours long, but God, it's good, man. It is so good.
Yeah.
So
okay.
Good.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get into that. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, most definitely. So what's up, Jay? What kind of shows you into, man, that you're watching right now, dude?
Can't say that I'm watching any shows right now. Definitely. Is that the last episode of Stranger Things, or are they still going to come out with one part?
Oh, yeah, it's not done.
It's not done?
It's done for the season.
For the season?
It's done for this season.
Okay.
But that show is far from finished.
So now that it's done with the season, I'll probably really go back and binge watch it, because I don't even know where I left off. I think episode 3 or something. So I'll probably go back, rewatch everything, because like I said, I like to binge watch stuff. And then I'm an animated guy myself, and I seen that they added this new show on Netflix called Dead End, and I want to get into that. I want to see what's going on with that, because I like them raunchy, funny, animated ones. Like there's one of them that's called like PD or something like that, where it's just like it's some wild shit going on, bro. Like it's wild. Yeah, man. It reminds me of stuff like Courage the Cowardly Dog, stuff like that. So little nostalgia type shit. So I definitely want to get into Dead End. I'm a big fan of animated stuff.
That's what's up. Well, me, I'm watching that Tokyo Vice. You know what I'm saying? That thing got me. One, for the fact that, you know what I'm saying, I lived in Japan, you know what I'm saying? But, like, that man, to me, it's like they exposing the hell out of that damn country, bro. You know what I'm saying? If it is based on a true story like how it say it is, you know what I'm saying? This thing here, dude, man, just exposing that whole entire underground world of the Yakuza and all of the little gangs and all that type of stuff that's running that joint for real. You know, have y'all ever seen that?
Yeah, I saw it. I've seen it.
Man, that's the joint right there. Definitely. Yeah, Tokyo Vice on HBO Max. Y'all definitely take a look at that. You know what I'm saying? That thing, that is it. For real. Okay. Hey, moving on. Gaming news. Here we go, y'all. Xbox. You know what I'm saying? Full disclaimer, y'all. this whole entire section gonna be all about Microsoft. You know what I'm saying? Just sit with your boys. We ain't nobody that they ain't no Xbox fans or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? We just go with what we like, and Microsoft definitely bringing it out, especially since the announcement of this Xbox Samsung TV app. You know, they just came out with it. I think this week. It's going to be available for Samsung 2022 smart TV lineups. It's available now. Matter of fact, you could pair it to any controller. I think the funny thing to me about it is whenever they showed the video is that they had the PlayStation 5 controller in the video. Big slap to their face, you know. So that jump right there was too funny to me, boy. And then basically just to get in there, man, you just need an Xbox Game Pass Ultimate membership, just $15. And you in the game, you know what I'm saying? Have y'all seen this or whatnot? The release of this or the announcement? What y'all think?
I seen the announcement, man, and I was a little disappointed because I do got a Samsung Smart TV, but it ain't the new 2022 joint. But man, I really, man, because I got the Xbox Ultimate Game Pass, so I was like really excited. But man, I really don't want to go out and buy a TV for it, man, because I play that junk on the PC. But at the same time, it would be cool to be up in my room chilling, hop on the Xbox and do my thing on the TV without even having a physical Xbox. I think that's real. I think that's smart, man. I think Sony needs to follow suit. I know that Sony did come out just to touch on Sony just a little bit, give them a little bit of love because I'm more of a PlayStation guy. But Sony did come out with an ultimate package as well for the PS Plus where you can stream stuff, but it is not like it's not like how Xbox is doing it with the Samsung. But now that Xbox has done it, man, it's only a short matter of time until the Sony TVs are doing the same exact thing. You know what I'm saying? Be on the lookout for that too.
Oh yeah.
Jay,
what up?
You know they already did that, right?
Oh, for real? You telling me it's crazy. I got a Samsung TV and I got a Sony TV. They probably both don't work on it because they old, but
Sony already did it, bro. They took it away.
Oh, they took it away?
Yeah.
They
already did that.
That jank was janky, right? Like it probably wasn't working right.
No, it was working fine. They took it away. Man, Sony already did this, man. Sony is
we already know why.
Hey, it's my opinionated question, but Sony's a little anti-consumer, man, when it comes to stuff like this. They did this already, bro.
They ain't as anti-consumer as Nintendo, but they up there.
They came out with the whole TV app. I want to say 2014, 2015, around there. They came out with that TV app already, bro. And they took that shit right off. As soon as they put it on there, they took it off. Why? Nobody really knows. Something to do with Sony and Samsung, whatever. But Sony was the first to do this, and then they took it away.
See, I didn't even know they fucking did. And I be on the PlayStation all the time. PlayStation's my main console, man. That's crazy. But to be fair, and in my defense, when I do play PlayStation, it's mostly NBA 2K with the boys, and we got a little Pro-Am team, so that's mostly what I be on there for. But yeah, man, that's crazy. I guess Xbox was like, if you could do it, we could do it better, because they put out a little thing on Xbox News. And that shit literally says, and I'm gonna read it I'm gonna quote this right now, right? It says, playing Xbox games on 2022 Samsung Smart TVs is seamless experience. To make sure you're ready to game, here's what you'll need. And they list a bunch of things that you're gonna need for the new Samsung TV and how to get the app.
So, and the PS5 controller.
Yeah, that right there, I ain't gonna lie, that right there stuck out the most to me, boy. And then hold on. So if you look at the statement too, now hold on, that they talking about which devices you can hook up to. Man, they didn't even say Sony, PlayStation. They said just DualSense.
Yeah, it does just say DualSense.
Oh man, that joke is too funny.
So now that y'all have got me in on the that's even a bigger jab to Sony. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, Hey, you know what we said? We did it better than y'all, and we don't give a damn. They can y'all controller, our controller,
Right.
our app works.
Yep,
We
pretty
don't we
much.
don't even care what controller you use.
Just give us our little $15 for that ultimate. Man. You
Hey,
chilling.
the gloves are off basically. You know what I'm saying? Me, I'm just thinking like the impact of this is that me and Top Chef, we talked about it earlier this week, was like you get rid of the main factor that was limiting folks to get into your products, which is the console for the most part.
Yeah.
And you tap in and get to the TVs or whatever. Because I think I said this about a couple months ago when we was talking about this, and before this even came out, I was like, first one that gets to them smart TVs, game over, man. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's gonna
It
have
really
to.
is.
It's game over, bruh. Big time.
It
If you're
truly is, man.
if you're a parent, somebody on a budget, you know what I'm saying? You ain't trying to spend a lot of money on a console. Hell, you can't even get your hands on a console right now. And this is an option for you. I mean, why not? Why not try it out? At
Es-
least $15 and you in the game.
Especially, like you said, a budget parent, which I am. I'm a budget parent. Man, I don't buy no TVs just straight up. I'm waiting until Black Friday, going in, it's little price on the TV. And I'm not even lying, no cap, bro. On everything, all my big screen TVs have come from a Black Friday,
Mm-hmm.
and this is huge. So you telling me I could take care of my kid and let them play video games on the TV only? I ain't gotta spend the extra $600 plus the little
Nope.
50 or whatever to get another controller for them to play. I could just, as long as I got my TV, hook that jank up, $14, $59 a month, chill it. Just like a
Yep.
Netflix subscription. This is cool. This
Yeah.
is cool.
Oh yeah. So basically, you know what I'm saying, hey Sony, what y'all gonna do about that? You know what I'm saying?
That
What the hell
Yeah.
y'all gonna do about that? And then y'all ready to move to the next part of this? Or y'all want to talk some more about it?
on
Nah,
I
I'm
gotta
good. We
say,
move
All
on.
right. Hey, so
lace up something.
the next part about it, you know what I'm saying? Then they come out to incentivize, you know what I'm saying, folks that are still playing with the consoles or whatnot, not ready yet to move to the PC master race, I guess, is that they have a FSR 2.0 graphics boost update. Basically, what it stands for is fidelity effects, super resolution. For the most part, it's just going to boost the consoles to, I guess, incorporate the ray tracing and just basically gonna provide more FPS without sacrificing the resources. Ultimately, it's just going to give you a PC graphical settings delivered to the consoles. So, what do you guys' thoughts on this, man? This once again, Microsoft, man, they coming in, they swinging them haymakers, boy, for real. What y'all think?
And for one thing, I think it's a little cap that's gonna be keeping up with PCs. Because you know, you motherfucker, real gamers out there trying to get them new generation, you know, the 3060, 3070, 3080, 3090 Ti's and shit. And man, if you got like a 3070 and up, I highly doubt the consoles is keeping up with that type of resolution. But at the same time, man, that jank probably looks beautiful as hell on a console now, especially the Xbox Series. Um, this is a huge win not only for Microsoft but for AMD as well, because you know AMD. I'm I bought an AMD graphic, and I'm truly like fuck AMD graphics. I'll never do it again. Man, I'm moving to Nvidia as soon as I can get myself a 3080 Ti. I'm saving up for it now. I'm getting out of this AMD joint, but at the same time, I do when my computer does run right, man, it's beautiful. So I could just imagine what it looks like on those Xbox consoles.
Well,
TV.
right along with that though is that AMD with the FSR deal, which is basically the same thing as Nvidia's DLSS. I want to
Yep.
say I can't remember. I'm probably misquoting it, but as far as like games that support DLSS for the NVIDIA, it's like 180 games compared to AMD's with the FSR deal. It's like 130 or something like that. Definitely don't quote me on that, but it's not that far away from where NVIDIA is at. So I mean, it's up to you which side you choose as far as NVIDIA or AMD. But I mean, AMD is definitely trying to catch up. You know, I mean, they're obviously good for the consoles because that's all they've been putting them in. I don't think there's ever been an NVIDIA graphics card inside of any of these consoles. But yeah, AMD they definitely own that part right there for the most part.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna say my my thoughts on that until I actually see it in the real world. I want to see the graphical boost, you know, how it actually, you know, performs in the game. So I'm gonna wait. It sounds good though. Sony gonna have to do something. I think they're just gonna drop that PS5 Pro and call it a day. That's what I think.
Boy. But smart man, not taking the company's word at face value. And I'll wait to see for myself.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I feel you on that one still.
That's why I'll just stay on this PC and just watch from afar. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Let them discuss all of that stuff. If it flops or not, I'll just be over here chilling. Hey, I'll go ahead.
I'd like to quote AMD though, because they'd also how they say it is quote, unlike DLSS, which uses machine learning, FSR optimizes anti-aliasing based on temporal data. So what that kind of means, at least to me, I'm not a techie pro, or I don't know much about technology as far as like getting deep into it. But on the surface, what that sounds like to me is it is very temporary, so they could use up more resources to make it more beautiful, unlike DLSS. That's what I'm getting.
That's not bad, man. For real.
That's kind of huge. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Clearing them caches, man.
Mm-hmm. Well, hey, moving along, man. Let's talk about these sports. So, over 4 months ago, WNBA star Brittney Griner, she was detained in Russia for allegedly having the possession of cannabis when entering the country through the airport. Just recently, a Russian judge has extended her detainment, and at the same time, trial started basically today. If she's convicted, she could face up to 10 years. Some people in the U.S., they don't think that I guess U.S. is doing enough for her. What you guys' thoughts on that, man?
Prisoner exchange. That's what this is. This is setting up to be a prisoner exchange.
Ding, 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 ding.
They're gonna keep dragging this along. You know, this girl's trial, delaying it, whatever, and then you know, try to see if they can get a little bit more movement behind it, and then people start pushing the U.S. government to do something. Then next thing you know, it's gonna be a prisoner exchange. That's my theory behind it.
My thing is about that though is that why should she get special treatment for that? You know what I'm saying? What if it's any regular American that's in jail or whatever over there? Would they get the same type of treatment or even, you know what I'm saying, attention about it or whatnot? And then at the same time, I mean, I don't mean to sound quite rude or whatever. I mean, she did break the law, you know what I'm saying, in that country, you know.
So you know, you heard about the Marine, right?
What happened?
So there was a Marine that punched a police officer, right? Assaulted a police officer. They threw him in jail. Dude was in jail for a long time, and he just got released not too long ago because there was like a social movement behind it, and they were pressuring the President Biden to do something about it. What do you think happened? It's a prisoner exchange. That's how he got released.
Okay.
through a prisoner exchange.
So they playing chess moves over here then. Okay.
Yeah. Russia straight playing chess moves. From let me quote from Fox News, right? What Russia's probably looking into is to get Victor Bout out. And who Victor Bout is, and sorry if I'm pronouncing the name wrong, I'm not Russian. He's nicknamed the Merchant of Death, right? And so that's where we're thinking this is going to go with a prisoner exchange. They're going to try to get this man out of here. exchange it. But I don't think if it's a normal person, like say it was me, no, I wouldn't get no publicity. I wouldn't get nothing. And then to just disagree with you a little bit, Mal. Do y'all know how much a gram of a cartridge is of weed?
I'm assuming it's very small.
It is tiny, but it's a cartridge, and she didn't even have a full gram. She had one with 0.25, which is like, she smoked the whole damn thing. There's a little bit of residue up in there. Yeah. And then she had point like 65 or 75. Don't quote me on that, but she had just enough to be just under a gram of fucking cannabis weed of cartridges. And the cartridges, at least in America, are way more lenient, like, than the actual flower itself. If I get caught with a cartridge, most of the time it's like, oh, it is what it is. We know when you went to the dispensary. But when you're traveling, I do agree that you should, especially as a professional, anything, you should know the laws. And even just as a regular person, right? If you're going and vacationing somewhere, you should definitely research the laws of what you can do, especially if you're interested in that type of thing. But yeah, man, it just, you telling me they're about to, because they are saying she could get a 20-year sentence?
About 10, up to 10.
Up to 10. Up to 10-year sentence of a fucking, like a little cartridge. Oh yeah, this is definitely political, bro. Get out of it. This is political. And kudos to her to walking in today with that Jimi Hendrix shirt, bro. I'm all for it. I'm with it. Jimmy is sitting in my living room, big ass poster. I'm all for it, man. I love that. I'm with her, bro. I'm with her. I got the dreads too. I'm all for it. Free her, man.
Okay. All right, y'all. Hey, next topic. Let's go into music. Hey, but first, you know what I'm saying, bump that. You know what I'm saying? Today's a special day, man. I'm gonna step to the side on this. Today is a release of one of my artist records and whatnot. My boy Sunoco Stu got his latest track out, Drip out now. Y'all make sure y'all go take a listen to my boy, support him right quick. I'm gonna definitely put the link. Check him out, man. Got some pretty good music coming out of the Crucial camp over here. You know what I'm talking about? Yo, yeah. Next topic. All right, so R. Kelly, 30-year sentence for sex trafficking. Look, I think everybody know about this dude, so I'm not even gonna say anything to get anybody caught up. I just know that he basically sang songs about it, you know what I'm saying? But whatever, I'll stay off of that. Hey, what y'all think about this mess, man?
Well, I mean, hey, he did the crime. He got to do the time, man. 30 years, it's a long time, bro. It's a long time, a lot of those women feel like justice was served, and it is what it is. I was always an advocate saying, like, we just waiting, let's see what happens, and let the court system play out. But if he did the crime, you gotta do the time, man. I know I have a daughter, and I think all of us have daughters, and I can't imagine something like that happening to my daughter. So justice was served. He did the crime. You got to do the time, man. And
right.
Those shout out to those families that got some justice today. So
Like that, man. We have and this is one of the this is man, this is one of the big things. So when I was in that doctor's office, and then with the gender reveal, and it's just a little off topic, but it's still funny, man. And it was, what was funny was, it was me and my baby mama, the technician that was doing, the fucking little sonar thing, I forgot what it's called, and it was her mom, not her mom, but my baby mama's mom. We're all in the room, right? And then they did the little gender reveal, bruh. And the technician seen my face and was like, "Oh, he's not happy." Like just blatantly out loud, just said it. And I had to check myself for real because my facial expression did change because I was sitting there hoping for a boy, But what ran through my mind was like, oh, I'm not about to, throw the football. I'm not about to go out there and play basketball. I'm about to be out here trying to protect my daughter full time. And so, I'm thinking about all that stuff. And don't get me wrong, I love my daughter to death. She is the best baby, man. She is so fucking great. I love her to death. I would ride and die for my baby, man. I'm sure we all would. As an actual good parent, man, it is something to watch your child grow up. And yeah, this is the shit that scares me though. Somebody with so much influence taking advantage of little girls, man. That's crazy. And I ain't gonna say a word because we're on YouTube, but man, 30 years to me ain't enough. And I know he's 55 and that man ain't getting out, and if he happens, most people don't live past like 80 in prison because it's a stressful place. But man, it's still, that's not enough. They should just make sure, they should have been like, hey, you get life, period. Too much evidence against this man. Too many witnesses seeing this man driving up to schools and taking kids to the fucking his mansions and shit. And all under the guise of just being a superstar. So you gotta watch your kids and watch your children, man, and who they actually look up to and read between the lines. Like you said, this man sung all about it. Age ain't nothing but a number.
Hey,
you know
go
what I'm
ahead.
saying? This man,
Oh yeah,
this
let go.
man sung all about it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. I'm glad that the family's got justice. And I could just imagine the heartache that these girls had to go through at such a young age, and then growing up in that and nobody being you because of his position in the world. Tough. My heart goes out to everybody. And yeah, man, F. R. Kelly, man. F. R. Kelly.
Oh yeah,
I don't play none of it.
He can sing them songs of them dudes in jail now, man. You know what I'm saying? He got a long catalog for 30 years. He could definitely sing for all them 30 years in there, all his songs.
Y'all done listening to the music?
I'm done listening. Yeah. There's more out.
Yeah, I'm good.
I be bumping the Bruno Mars. He trying to do his thing. I'll swing. And we got all the old joints too. We still got BTK. We got all them fuckers. Don't get me wrong. That is a big catalog of hits that we passing along.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, man. Them was some slappers, man. I remember, man. Back in middle school, man, those joints dropping and me dancing, man. My first slow dance was to some R. Kelly. But I said, man, I got a daughter. Bump that. I ain't that. I ain't fucking.
Man, been singing to these little girls all these years, man. Get out of here.
You still fucking with the music step?
No, I haven't listened to R. Kelly song in a long time.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
In a long time. Yeah. So no, he's not in my playlist. He's not even in the algorithm really on my phone. So I stopped listening. I'm pretty sure these streaming services are gonna take their music down anyway.
Yeah,
if they haven't started already.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, all right, y'all. I was debating whether or not I was gonna put this as a final shot, but whatever. I was kind of iffy, but news, y'all. Here we go. So there was a discovery recently this week of an unserved warrant dated back to 1955 for the arrest of a Caroline Bryant Dunham, which was discovered in the Mississippi courthouse basement. I got this from the theguardian.com, and hey, shout outs to the wife, man. She's the one that pretty much put me onto this. So basically, for those who do not know who I'm talking about, Carolyn Bryant Dunham back in August of 1955 accused 14-year-old Emmett Till of making advances toward her in a store in Money, Mississippi. Later, a mob abducted Emmett Till, where they tortured and later on lynched him. All of these series of events and the acquittal of the people that were involved led to where most would say sparked off the civil rights movement. This right here, wow, these fools knew that, you know what I'm saying, she was basically lying or whatever. And yeah, that's it. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, what's y'all's thoughts on this one?
Man, so this one's tough, man. Just thinking back to what happened to a 14-year-old boy getting snatched out of his home, like kidnapped out of his home, and beaten, tortured like that. You know, that stuff like that keeps me up at night. You know what I mean? Like just wondering, just thinking about the fear, you know, that people lived in back then. You know, so but 84 years old, still got the warrant. Apparently, they can still serve the warrant. I say, serve it. You know, if it still stands, serve it, because we all. I don't care how you feel about this. You know, as far as politically or anything like that. But you know, at the end of the day, these people admitted that they lied about the situation and killed that little boy for no reason. You know, so serve the warrant. Let's see where it goes. Serve the warrant. And you know, at the end of the day, man, these people deserve justice. This family's been suffering for this for a long time. And yeah, I just imagine if someone comes to your house in the middle of the night and snatch your kid out of the house and do that to him. And if you have not looked at that open casket, go look at it. Go look at those photos. I mean, it's like some shit out of a horror movie, man. What they did to that little boy, and it's sad. It's sad that you know that this country was like that during that time. It's crazy.
It really is fucking crazy, and this fucking pisses me off, bro. It really pisses me off. Dude, we're finding this shit out today, but 70 fucking years ago when the warrant was made, they fucking, like you said, they fucking knew this was fucking just a bald-faced lie and had warrants out, and they only executed the two against the men, which they didn't even do nothing about, really. And they did not do nothing towards her at all. And I say, fuck this 80-some-year-old bitch, and then like she deserves to spend the rest of her fucking life in prison. She has got to live her fucking life when she knew she was the fucking main fucking person to go and start these chain of events to end a 14-year-old's fucking life, and not just end the fucking life. This ain't no gunshot to the head real quick, you done. This was torture and then lynching. Like, bro, this is to a 18-year-old, to a 14-year-old little boy, man. This is crazy. This is real fucking crazy. Even if I don't even give a damn, even if he did make some advances at you, telling me you that hard strong? Like, think about that, bro. America was so backwards, and don't get me wrong, America still is backwards, especially in some places. But America was so damn backwards that you, as a black man, couldn't make a compliment to the other race. A compliment. Like, hey, you look good. That'll get you lynched. Oh, I like that dress you got. That'll get you lynched. Mm-hmm. Get the fuck up out of here. Fuck this 80-year-old lady. Fuck her. Fuck her husband that I think is not her, well, ex-husband, whatever the fuck is going on with that shit. The man that did this shit and whoever he was with, it was two of them. Fuck both of them. I have no remorse or any type of sympathy for this. Like, she got to, like I said, she got to live a full fucking life after taking an innocent little boy's life when she knew she was bald face ass lying just to get rid of somebody because they fucking look different. And she got to live until I'm wondering, does her heart fucking ache? Does her heart ache now? Like, does her heart ache now, knowing what the fuck she did back then and looking at the world how it is now and how a lot of shit is more accepted, or she's still deep rooted in that fucking hate, where it's like she's like, I don't fuck with this progress. I don't fuck with everybody mingling with each other. She probably still lives in Mississippi, and nothing against Mississippi for all y'all that live there. I ain't trying to throw shots at Mississippi, but sorry, Mississippi still ass fucking backwards.
At 84, probably not, man. To be honest with you, you're 84, you already lived your life.
Yeah, she probably don't give a shit.
Probably not. No, but another thing with this is, I don't know if y'all know, in 2007, they were trying to had a grand jury that refused to indict new cases for this murder.
Surprise me. Don't surprise me, bro.
They had it in 2007. And I'm like, man, who the hell was sitting on that jury? Who the hell was sitting on that jury, had all that evidence, and failed to indict, offer new indictments for this? Like, that's what's crazy. That's what's crazy.
We talking straight, bro. We talking straight, holding no punches. We know exactly who the fuck was on that goddamn fucking jury.
You would think, but no, it was a mostly black jury.
Get out of here! Are you serious?
Get the no way, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Our own. You know what? I can't even say our own. Like, you know what I'm saying? You tempt our own with a little bit of this, and we turn it on each other real quick, real fast.
Hey, I don't know what the hell we was on in 2007, boy. We were still what? What were we doing in 2007? We were still what?
I was 17.
I don't know. 2007.
I don't remember.
7. What, Lil Jon and Eastside Boys and all that stuff.
Yeah, we were still.
Hey,
we were still A-Town stomping in the club, man. We ain't
wearing the pajama T-shirts and everything.
Let me whisper in your ear.
Hey. People ain't care about social issues, man.
I was still trying. Yeah, I was chasing around Tell at that point, man. Yeah.
Man. Well,
yeah, 2007. That's crazy. Nah, but bump that, bro. Still, I don't give a damn. You on that fucking jury. You should know who Emmett Till is. You should know the history. Our parents fucking, we go through all that shit. At least my dad, he was like, no, you gonna learn about Black history, boy. You gonna learn about this shit. You over there reading Harry Potter and all this other white shit. He's like, nah, bro. You gonna read some of this shit. You gonna learn about Frederick Douglass and fucking all these other motherfuckers. I was like, man, I really don't. He was like, I'm gonna take that computer away. He's like, I know you love that computer. You all up on that computer. Like, I'm gonna take that. And he kept good to his word too. He took my shit away, and fucking I sat in my room reading them old ass books about Frederick Douglass and Harriet Tubman and reading about Emmett Till and what the fuck happened and shit, man. Cause it's a bunch of stuff that they do not teach you in school. And it really is. And I remember, man, when I was a kid, I came home and we had to color. I was in 5th grade and I'll never forget it. They gave us a little page of Christopher Columbus. And it was literally a coloring assignment. And my dad asked me every day, no matter every single day that I had school, Monday through Friday, every single day, what you got for homework. Up until I was in the 1st grade, all the way until I graduated high school, he would ask me every day what you got for homework. And I came home, and I swear I never seen my dad so fucking angry. And mind you, this isn't against us at this point. This is against the Native Americans, you know what I'm saying? But my dad was so against how they were teaching in this school because, mind you, I'm in a majority white school. I'm in the suburbs, and I'm the one Black kid in the school. And you know, a couple of Black kids came later on. But I get this Christopher Columbus page of coloring, and I show them, and I'm like, oh yeah, they want me to color Christopher Columbus. This man marched up. He didn't say nothing to me. He just like, get in the car, marched back up to the school, told me to wait outside the door. He went to that office and I could hear him yelling. And I don't know exactly what he said, exactly what went down. But he was like, yeah, when he came back out, he was like, yeah, you ain't coloring that goddamn white man. You ain't doing that. Don't worry about it. You're still gonna get your A. But you not an A. Back then it was like we got numbers. You know, 4 was an A, 3 was a B, all that shit, right? And I was sitting there like, because at the time I really wanted to color because my nephew was like really good at art. At that point, he was drawing Sonic the Hedgehog and Knuckles and all that. So I was like, oh, this is my time to practice. I'm gonna trace these lines and do my coloring. And then my dad came out and was like, nah, bro, you ain't coloring that white man at all. They need to teach you about your black kid. They need to teach you about where you coming from. He's like, they said they ain't gonna do it, so I'm gonna do it at home. And in my head, I'm like, so I'm gonna have double homework, and that's exactly what happened. Double.
Huh. Well, like, I mean, it's since they are trying to take it out of schools, I guess it's up to us to instill that and pass it down to our kids or whatnot, and hopefully that they take that and they want to go out and learn it on their own as well. You know, that's basically it for that. And I hope the family that's left of the Emmett Till family or whatnot, I hope they get their justice.
Y'all remember that Lil Wayne song?
Go on.
It came. I think it was on. Was it "I'm Not a Human Being" 2, or was it? I can't remember. But he had a lyric. He had a lyric that said, "Beat that pussy up, Emmett Till." Yeah, and he later came out and apologized for it, for saying that. But like that's the type of shit that we were on back then. Like I think that was around 06, 07 or something like that. But
ain't nothing to be joking around with.
Exactly. He later came out and issued an apology and all stuff like that from the record label. But
I mean, stuff whenever people that do that, I mean, it's too late now. You done put it out there already. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Whatever. Right. That's a whole different subject to me. But anyway, hey, moving along, y'all. Last subject here. Final shots. Here we go. So, as an angry mom, I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody's seen it or whatever. It's the angry mom at yelling or whatever at the baby daddy for feeding only his kids. One kid out of the 4 or whatnot. You know, I guess the dude in the video, he basically brings food to his baby mama while the baby mama's recording him, trying to expose him. And yeah, that just was ugly for the most part. So, hey, what y'all think about the video? First, y'all watched the video? I'm pretty sure, yeah, we talked about it earlier. So what y'all think, man?
Yeah, I watched it.
yeah, you was the main one. You sent it to us.
I watched it, man.
Yeah, I watched the whole video, and I think I'm gonna be a little controversial on this one, but I don't agree with her to the fullest extent, but I am on her side a little bit when it comes to that shit. And I'll tell you why.
What part?
On you gonna bring food for just your kid, and just imagine, and regardless of what you feel, I know that's just yours. I know that baby is just yours, and that's your blood. I feel that. But at the same time, you gotta feel what a kid is feeling. And a kid is feeling, yeah, you my dad, but these are my siblings. These who I rock with every day. These are my brothers and sisters, bro. And I'm about to eat in front of them while they starving. It is a little, and I'll tell you why personally it is a little. I got a little bias towards, because I had this I was talking to Mal about this earlier. I had this specific conversation with my baby mama when I first found out she was pregnant with somebody else's baby. And I was expressing to her that, this is a no good ass man. And I'm like, I'm gonna be feeling bad doing anything for my baby girl And then looking at the other baby's eyes, like, man, where's my dad? Man, where's my food? Man, why don't my dad come around and pick me up? Man, why can't I go to Great America or Six Flags? Man, when's my dad gonna take me to Disneyland? So personally, I'm like, man, I got, and I got a big heart. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? If anything, if I'm doing something for my princess, I'm gonna do for the other as well. But I let her know when she was pregnant, like, hey, you know, this is a little wishy-washy with me, man, because I do feel some type of way, because that ain't mine. You know what I'm saying? I understand where I kind of get both sides, you know what I'm saying? Because that ain't mine. But at the same time, I'm a human being. And, you know, that is my daughter's, you know what I'm saying? That's my daughter's sibling or something like that. Like, you know, and it turns out my story, and it's not my story to tell because it's my baby mama's story to tell, but it turned out to not turn out the way that I thought it was going to turn out. Just, you know, long story short, you know, my baby girl is taken care of, and I make sure my baby girl is taken care of, and my baby mama does an excellent job of communicating and this co-parenting thing, and I give my baby mama so much props because my baby mama does so much, taking on multiple jobs just to feed her and do what she has to do to have extra. And I mean, she spoils her too much, in my opinion. My daughter gets everything she wants, and you know, and just personally growing up in the suburbs and being sheltered the way I was, it I'm glad that my parents took the time out to be like, yeah, this little boy sheltered. Let me tell this little man where he really comes from, and you know, and that's when I really started going to Oakland and Hayward and hanging out with my nephew a lot more, which I consider my big brother. Um, I went out there visiting them more to see where my roots were, where my family is, where I really come from, because you know I was out here wilding, acting like a straight white boy, man. You know,
Oh, okay.
fat
I
mom.
thought you was gonna incriminate yourself. Okay, I was about to shut you
Nah,
down.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Man. They don't. You ain't, you ain't gotta tell all that, bro. You
Yeah,
ain't gotta
yeah.
tell all that, man.
I just want to give a just a little backstory, man.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't want my daughter to come up just spoiling
Hmm.
her a little bit. Let's take a step back. I mean,
So
it's really
you on the side of the dude then, or her? Whose side are you on?
I'm on the side of her. I'm not on the side of how she came out about it. I'm not with that. I'm not how she did it with the recording him and the kids in the house and all that and yelling at him and throwing the food on the. I'm not with that. I think they should have had a grown ass conversation. And she should have really talked to him. And because I'm on her side, I'm sorry. I don't know. And that's again, I don't know the whole situation, right? I don't know if his kid is first. I don't know if his kid's last, but if his kid is somewhere in the middle or last or whatever, she's right. You knew what the fuck you were getting into before you even got into the situation. You knew that she had kids and all the baby daddies was grown. But at the same time, in my own opinion, and I was telling Mal this, why the fuck you keep opening your legs for not shit niggas?
Mm.
Okay, so you don't know her whole side of that part, the last part you said.
Right.
Um, so here's my take on it. Um, I'm not necessarily on her side. I'm not really on his side. I'm more so disappointed in him, you know, um, because at the end of the day, there's ways to go about. Like, if you want to take care of your kid, there's ways to go about doing it. He was already in playing a father role to all four kids, right? He was already playing that father role because the daughter that, or I'm sorry, not the child that um is he's bringing the food for is the youngest child. So he was already playing that father role to all four kids.
Uh,
So if he wanted to not take care of all those kids now that they're not together, then there's other ways to go about doing that. He could have just picked them up, and went and did something, whatever.
Facts.
Just them two. But yeah, I do disagree with bringing food for one kid and then that one kid eating the food around the other kids and stuff like that. Because once you do something for one, you do for all. All right, I that part, yeah. So, but if he wanted to just take care of his kid, then you take the kid and go do what you got to do. You know what I mean? And if she ain't letting you get your kid, that's a whole nother situation you need to take care of.
Right? That's on her at that point, right? Right.
Yeah. So that's how I look at it. But no, you don't go drop something off like that. You know, especially McDonald's. Like how us black kids are about that McDonald's, man. Like, come on, man.
That's a fucking treat, bro. That's a special meal, bro.
You ain't finna drop that McDonald's off and think this, saying that one kid can eat the McDonald's in front of all of the kids and that. Hell no. You ain't finna do that.
You gonna finish that whole Happy Meals, Jamal?
You must do that. He could have just went and just grabbed his son and went and got something to eat and came back.
Which would have even been more, because at that point you spending time, which is more precious than money or food at that point. You know what I'm saying? Time is the most precious thing you can spend with your kid.
But, I mean,
I knew she was gonna throw that fucking food on the ground though. I knew
it too. I knew it.
I saw that coming a mile away.
He's stupid. He dead ass stupid for that one. He was just he like, and when he said it too, it's like, all right now, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. He handed her the food. I was like, oh, you dummy, you don't know what's coming.
Yeah, that right there should tell you he ain't that bright.
No, he ain't that bright at all, man. Because I'll tell you, I'm not. I personally have dabbled in the Latina mix for a long time, and I could tell you that I know how shit's gonna go. You know what I'm saying? And it just, even with that, man, it was just funny. He handed her food like everything was about to be okay. I seen that a mile away. Bam, fuck that food.
Yeah, I saw that shit too. I mean, for me though, man, same thing. Yeah, you should have took the kid out, but I mean, we're only presented what we see in the video. You know what I'm saying? We don't really necessarily know the dynamics that's going on behind that. If it was me, hell nah, man, I ain't take care of all them damn kids. Must be out your goddamn mind, man. Shit, fuck that. Oh no, that not me. Hell no. I'm gonna take my kid though. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, who would have known if he had that option available to him to take the kid? We don't know. You know what I'm saying? We're just only gonna go off of that video. But since that video did show up, did y'all watch her response video to all the I guess the responses that everybody's been posting on social media all about it and everything?
I didn't get a chance to finish it, but I seen that in the beginning she was talking about how she was getting a lot of hate for it, and I knew she was about to go into the story. I didn't get a chance, man. I had to prepare for it. Man.
I watched it. She called him out. About, like I said, he was already playing that role.
That's where you got it from.
Yeah, he was already playing that daddy role to all 4 kids.
And okay, so with that, I have to change up a little perspective on mine. If he was already playing that role, I'm sorry, man. Can't do that, man. Can't go in and be like, yeah, baby, I'm gonna take care of all the kids, and then you have a kid with that person, and then be like, you bump that. You know, all that shit I said about take care of all the kids, and we was lovey-dovey, getting it on, and now I have post-nut clarity. I just want to take care of my kid.
No, bump that. That dude had every right to get. I mean, so he doesn't have the right to step away from that.
He has the right to step away, but my point and what I feel is, like both of y'all said, at that point, you take your kid. But like you said, we don't know the dynamic. We don't know if she actually allowed him to do.
Right, and then where all the other daddies at? Hold them accountable for their kids too. Then you know what I'm saying? Like, man,
be in the hood.
I understand, but still though, like, to me, that whole entire shit, she ain't had to record none of that stuff, man. These damn people, boy, I swear to God, boy, they is on some shit.
She got tired of him. I'm telling you what happened, man. I'll tell you exactly what happened. He did that shit before.
Yeah.
Dropped that food off, right? And it caused uproar in the house.
You know what? Since you said it that way, Since you said it
So
that way, he
yeah.
probably did that on purpose. Then okay, I can see
He
it
dropped
that
that
way.
food off before. Them ain't enough food to go around.
And she getting pissed
Right.
off at that.
So them
Only
kids
mine is
acting
gonna eat.
right. Them kids acting fucking crazy, doing all that shit, yada yada yada. And then she's like, "Hell no, I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of you coming over here just dropping off one, one Happy Meal or whatever, and the rest of these kids acting crazy."
It's like
I
setting a
could tell
damn
you.
bomb in a crowded room and watching it go
Yes.
off.
Yeah, man.
I could tell you why I'm so strong about this shit is because, man, the dynamics between me and my nephew, which I consider my big brother because he lived with us for so long. My nephew, which is my big sister, had a baby at the same time that I was born. So we was together, and she would take him away. But when he came to actually live with us, the way I feel so strong about this is because how my dad took care of us, and the way it was, oh nah, bump that. Jesse isn't just getting the Xbox, we getting the Xbox too. Y'all both get one. And I remember it to this day, man. My dad and my mom was like, nah, Jesse doesn't get anything solo. When I got a Dreamcast, we both got Dreamcast. You know what I'm saying? Because you're making a kid, and think about this though. It's not an adult that you're talking about. We're talking about children. So jealousy and all that is super big. They don't know how to hold their emotions and all that. Why do you get to eat McDonald's of all things? Well, we are here starving.
That man want a big bag. He want them chicken nuggets. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. And you know how we are too. We're gonna starve together. If that kid is being raised to where he didn't even share his little chicken nuggets, that's crazy to me, man. Because I'm telling you, if I would have got something solo, man, everybody if we all have to split a nugget down the middle and just eat one half of a nugget, we all munching on that nugget like these best nuggets in the world. Don't get me wrong, I was raised sheltered, but at the same time, I was raised with some morals, man, and sharing is fucking caring, especially when it comes to your family. I had to die for your family, bro. Especially when you got siblings like that. I know that little kid was up in there like, nah, you get some of these fries. Y'all could get some of these nuggies, bro. Man, but don't fuck with my Happy Meals toy though.
Yeah, you gotta get that Happy Meal toy. You know what I'm
Don't fuck
saying?
with my Happy Meals toy. I'll play with it first.
Hell no. Well, y'all, this is it, man. You know what I'm saying? Wrap up of episode 4 of It's Crucial podcast, man. Hey, we doing it, man. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, we doing it out here, you know. Hey, before we head out, you guys got anything to say to the audience? What you got?
Hey, follow me on Twitter, Top Shelf Stuff at Twitter. Go ahead, Jay.
And yeah, go Step for show on Twitter, Top Shelf Step. And then you see this way. You see my links, man. Do follow. I'm trying to be consistent on Twitch. I'm streaming every day that I can, and when I don't stream, I try to let everybody know. And man, I'm just really humbled and glad to be here doing this consistently and seeing the views that we getting off it. I'm really glad that y'all watching, and man, leave them comments of what y'all think we should be talking about next, man. That really would help, and it helps the algorithm at that. So leave that like, subscribe, and throw a comment up in there and tell us what you either give us some criticism or share what you think we should be talking about next.
Yeah, you correct us too. We, you know what I'm saying? I already put it out there. We ain't professionals in this stuff. You know what I'm saying? We definitely gonna be wrong on stuff. So hey, just sound it off in the comments, man. We'll definitely have that dialogue with each other. You know what I'm saying? And then at the same time too, man, all of our links are in the description. Go check them out, see what we're all about. And other than that, that's it, y'all. We up out of here. Peace out. We out.
All right. Peace out.